Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Kane, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here's Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Lamar back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
They send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Nix the grab in bounds left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They run it. Here's R.J. Maji. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Nix from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer. Here he goes, third and long. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Short pass brought in. Oh, this big guy is moving. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos trim the lead to 1. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. They'll run here on first down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Report! Set up!
Going to the ground again on first. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180! Stay high! 180! Hey!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, it would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Sit high! 180! 13!
From the red zone now. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
To what? 180! Nice shot!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Luke knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Nix now to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Nix to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Finds a man right side. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again. Here's Nix. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Ooh, option play, 2nd and goal. It's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Terrific containment and poise shown by the defense. They didn't overcommit on the read option and had more than enough guys available to stretch it out and get him behind the line.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. To throw, here's Nix. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to,
the kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
At their own 2-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. Andrews has it. Work in the middle. Pushing it up past the 30. And he is pushed out after he gets it all the way up towards midfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Handoff now out of the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
It's a listen to. Brings up 2nd and 12. at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets everything he has under this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready? Hey, come on. Hey! Finish up! Middle. Hey!
Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave him some, but it's still fourth down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, and they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Captain.
Now Nix. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 2.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Putting a receiver in motion. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Real quick.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready? Ready? Ready, shot.
A give now from the gun. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
No, we changed it.
Back to the well again. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey! Sit up! Sit up!
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Nix with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense to the line fast.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down, kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing a 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. 180! It's hot.
They give it to him again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
You. 180! 180! What is up?
Another carry for him. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Jackson now on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sit on! 180! Finish up! Sit on!
Right up the gut. And he he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Real quick, ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Go ahead. Ready?
Blown back gets the handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They kick the running back in motion.
Ready? You.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. That's the line who's going to run for it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That play's brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Given 5 yards on 2nd and goal, they're going to be 5 yards out on 3rd.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
From his end zone, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
2nd and 6. At the 5.
To throw, here's Nix. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Inside the 40. He's to the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
the 33-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Ravens pushing to get within range for a game winner. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll run it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
No, we change it.
They've got a man in motion. He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
The 34-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Back-to-back carries here. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Now to throw. Forced out to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick is blocked.
I'll tell you this, Kate, if they end up winning this game, there is a game ball in that man's future. Staring potential defeat in the face, he put 52 other dudes right on his back to go get that block and keep it deadlocked.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It is Kupp, left side. There he goes again. They rip off a big check of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gas. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This just 21 yards down the pipe. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like